So welcome to our humble abode. This is our New York City Airbnb apartment tour video. There's Vivian wrapped up in her little tortilla blanket that we found underneath the couch. This is the 1-bedroom apartment that costs us how much?
$5,000 a month.
$5,000. Jesus, we spent 10 grand in this place.
Why are you gonna say it like that? It makes me so.
So we'll go ahead and start off with the couch first. This is like a double L-shaped couch.
A U-shaped couch.
It's a U-shaped couch. And this is something that we've always wanted for our apartment, to have this little bit of an extension so we can like lay our legs out and watch TV comfortably. So we're definitely gonna be getting a U-shaped couch when we go back. But we've housed 2 guests here so far and they slept on this couch and I think they had a pretty decent time, right?
It's really comfortable.
But yes, talking about this giant window pane right here, this is where a lot of natural light just pours in. But we have an amazing view of the skyline. And that's partially one of the biggest reasons why we booked this place, is because we get to see this amazing view every morning. We even got the sun kind of pouring from right over there. So it's great with all the natural light, except this place doesn't have the best indoor lighting, so it gets really, really dark. But that's quite all right. We appreciate more of the natural light, more so than the indoor light that we have right here. Anyways, over there, you'll notice the kitchen counter. If the sun is not blinding you, I'll cut to a B-roll of our amazing kitchen and kitchen counter. So you'll notice that a lot of the videos that I've shot was actually utilized over at the kitchen counter over there. I just wanted to take advantage of this giant window, get that dramatic sunset coming down as I'm filming my video. I think it looks really, really cool. Do we cook on that kitchen counter? No. I think we've attempted. Vivian made a couple of soup.
It's good to heat up food.
Yes, it is so nice to have a freaking microwave.
We
We have a microwave. We have an oven. We can actually reheat some of the pizza and the sandwiches that we got here in New York.
Now they would make soup when it was colder.
Yeah, but mainly we just pile it up with a bunch of trash on that counter. We cleaned it up a little bit. We normally pile a bunch of trash, and that's where we shot a majority of our videos. You can even see, I don't know if you can actually, but I got all of my Amaran aperture lights just stacked over there. So this place is, I don't want to say it's small, it's pretty standard. It's actually a pretty spacious for New York. It's spacious for New York, but we have a bunch of stuff that's just like cluttering up and like different, like behind you there's a bunch of boxes, and I just have to find like little nooks and crannies to like hide all of my gear. Like for example, there's a TV stand here. I just like shoved a bunch of my gear in there and just try to pick out whatever it is I need. But anyways, let's talk about the desk. That's my desk setup right there, and that's where I do all of my editing, my photo editing. So the people that we rented the apartment from, they already have 2 chairs. They have 1 standing desk, and they actually have external monitors kind of left on their desk. So that one isn't theirs. That's Samsung. They sent it to us so we can make a video around it. So I have it hooked up to my MacBook Pro, but partially one of the reasons why we also booked this place was because they actually have a proper desk and chair and external monitors for us to use. So Vivian actually has her own desk inside of the bedroom, but she decided not to use her external monitor because she feels it's a little too distracting. And this is our bedroom space. So yeah, you'll notice that we have the 2 external monitors that I was talking about, just kind of sitting there because we have nowhere else to put them. You can even see some of the boxes, some of the new gear that I got. I had to put it into the bedroom as well. Clothes, our drying rack is right here because sometimes we need to dry certain clothes. We can't throw it into a drying machine, so we actually bought a drying rack while we're here. And this is where Vivian sits to do all of her work. This is her little desk area. She got a nice little comfy chair here as well. And it's actually really nice to have a big screen TV. I don't know if you guys remember, in London, we actually didn't have a TV, so I had to use my dinky little 15-inch external monitor that I use for an external display setup to watch all of our stuff. So we did bring our Apple TV and our Apple HomePod, so we don't have to keep like relogging into these different streaming services. We can just easily just plug it in via HDMI and just turn it on, connect to the internet, and boom, we have our Netflix, our Hulu, our HBO Max and whatnot. And it's just really nice to just kick back on the couch and watch some TV and kind of just end our day like that, or have a nice relaxing weekend. So normally I don't like showing off our bathrooms here at Airbnb, but just want to give you guys a quick clip just to see the size of it. So this workbench right here is really nice. Sometimes we would sit here on an overcast day to look at the skyline as we work. It's really relaxing, or we just sit here to enjoy sunset. But most of the time, it's also just clutter where I would just leave any of the gear that I've used recently and just plop it here so I can organize it later. But yeah, it's a really cool desk.
I felt like the price itself was priced very comparatively to other Airbnbs that are out there, especially like the monthly rentals. Those were going for like $6,000 or something a month. This place does cost a pretty penny. It's about $5,000, and that's pretty much the cost of what like the tenants here pay, plus like an Airbnb fee. So we're pretty much paying like the same price, and I had to go through this lengthy application process where I had to do a background check and do like a whole sublet in order to get this apartment. So they made sure, you know, that we're gonna be like on the lease and we're basically subletting it from them, and that's why we kind of trusted it. It's like very reputable, and they have great security. There's always a doorman in the front. All of our packages go to a concierge, which I thought was really great because we can order things and we can have companies ship us things, and we knew all of it would be safe.